This is the PSL for Tuesday, February 23rd. Number 1 asks us to find the surface area of the cone using the pi button, round to the nearest tenth. Remember, to find the surface area of a cone, the formula is pi r squared plus pi r slant height. Now, our slant height is given to us as 11 meters. But we've got to be careful when we're looking at our picture here. If you notice, the line's going all the way across the circle, which means that 12 meters that's given to us, that's the diameter. But our formula is for radius. So remember, to find the radius when you're given the diameter, just simply divide by 2. So 12 divided by 2 is going to give us a radius of 6. So when we put that in our formula here, surface area equals pi 6 squared plus pi 6 times our slant height, which is 11. And you could put this all in the calculator at the same time. Just put the pi 6 squared plus pi times 6 times 11, and you're going to end up getting 320.4 meters. And remember, surface area, the unit is squared. So 320.4 meters squared. Number 2 is asking us to find the equation for the 2 points. Just like we did yesterday, to find the slope when you're given 2 points, you just find the difference of the y's, 5 minus 6, and the difference of the x, which is 4 minus 0. Make sure you keep them in the same order. You can't switch the order around, because then you might get a negative versus a positive, or switch that around. So 5 minus 6, you get a negative 1. 4 minus 0, you get 4. That's already in simplest terms. So the slope is going to be negative 1/4. And if you remember what I talked about when finding the y-intercept, or b, remember it's where x is 0. And if you look at this point right here, we have where x is 0, because the x spot is a 0. So it's the y value when x is 0, which is 6 in this case. So we're going to write that equation. Remember, it's y equals our slope, which is negative 1/4 x, plus our y-intercept, or b, so plus 6. So our equation is just going to be y equals negative 1/4 x plus 6. So let's look at, well, I guess our second number 2. We're to write the equation from the graph. Remember, when we're finding the slope, our slope is rise over run. So you start at any point on the left, like if we start at this point right there, and we're going to move to a point on the right, which is right there. To do that, we're going to go up 2 over 1. Rise of 2, run of 1. 2 over 1, which is actually just simplified. Any number over 1 is just 2, that number. Now our b, our y-intercept, is where it crosses the y-axis, which is going to be this point right down there, which is the origin, so it crosses the y-axis at 0. So then to write that equation, we're going to have y equals our slope, which is 2, x plus 0. Now, adding 0 to something just means that it's nothing. So to simply write this equation, you could just write it as y equals 2x. That would be the same thing.